Here's what Rob Ford needs to understand. When you try to like explain away one single solitary rock, ain't nobody trying to hear that, man. You smoke one rock, you might as well smoke 50 rocks, right? And if you're going to talk about that one time you smoked a rock, you need to be like Oprah and talk about that time you smoked a rock, like way back when you was living in Mississippi or wherever it was that time she smoked that rock. Y'all remember that time? So yeah, Rob Ford. Here's what Rob Ford needs to understand. When you try to like explain away one single solitary rock, ain't nobody trying to hear that, man. You smoke one rock, you might as well smoke 50 rocks, right? And if you're going to talk about that one time you smoked a rock, you need to be like Oprah and talk about that time you smoked a rock, like way back when you was living in Mississippi or wherever it was that time she smoked that rock. Y'all remember that time Oprah smoked that rock? Oprah got on TV and said she smoked that rock, right? Because see, here's the thing. My man Robert here says no one uses crack casually. That is not true. Not everybody who smokes crack is a crackhead. There are some people who here and there like to enjoy a cool, refreshing rock. All right? I can't tell you. Okay, maybe I have met one or two of them. I'm just letting you know that there are some people out here who just smoke a rock or two. Come on, man. Everybody out here saying there's no such thing as somebody who smokes a rock here and there. You think the people who smoke rocks are coming to tell you that they smoke rocks? Do you realize the stigma that is associated with smoking rocks? You can't just be out willy-nilly asking your friends like, yo, you want to smoke a rock? No. You wind up in a place where everybody's smoking rocks. And then you like, hey, when it roll, let me hit that rock. But I ain't never had nobody offer to let me smoke a rock. One time, somebody offered me the chance to snort some cocaine. I was like 28, 29 years old. It's one of my buddies. And he's like, yo, I know you said this isn't really your thing, but I got some of this if you want it. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, man, I told you I came this far in my life without using cocaine. Why in the world would you want to have me start this now? We've already had the discussion of the terrible places that cocaine winds up taking you. Because you know what the problem is with cocaine above all else? People that you meet snorting cocaine. That's what pretty much everybody who's had a cocaine problem has told me. That the cocaine itself has its own, cocaine. But the people you meet while you use cocaine are going to take you to a place you don't even want to go. Oh, no. But please get this straight. Not everybody smoking rocks is pookie. However, people don't know that. I believe that's just what we were discussing a second ago. Not everyone realizes that not everybody smoking rocks is a crackhead, right? So when you tell people, I just got drunk and I wound up hitting a rock, everybody's got the same question. Where were you getting drunk where somebody broke out a rock? Because if your life is not miserable, right? Like if your life is not at the absolute bottom, how do you wind up smoking rocks? Who is so curious that they see somebody smoking rocks and they're like, yo, go ahead and let me holler at that rock. Let me get on that rock. Who wants to know? I got a buddy who said his daddy was a fiend and said he tried cocaine so that he could get some kind of understanding for how it was that somebody could throw everything they had away. Like he said he needed that to get some truth. But he didn't smoke crack. He just used cocaine. Because ain't nobody out here rolling the dice on crack. So you are the mayor of the fourth largest city in North America. You are the mayor of a budding cornucopia of internationalism. Where were you where somebody just broke out a rock? Keep in mind that wherever this rock was broken out of, you felt comfortable enough to get slizzard enough to smoke a rock. A rock. So you expect me to believe if you Rob Ford, that you just got so slizzard at some party that somebody had a rock and you just decided to go with it. You knew it was bad news for Rob Ford when Rob Ford's people put something out that was talking about, well, if you watch the video, you can't even tell if it's a rock. It could have been marijuana or tobacco. Bruh, I could be mistaken because I ain't seen no crack pipe like face to face. But they call it a crack pipe. They don't just call it a pipe. They don't call it like a general use pipe. You ain't out here smoking no pipe like Dennis the Menace daddy. You smoked a rock out of that pipe. My understanding was that that pipe was designed for you to smoke rocks.